Have you heard about this SEBI investigation involving Ketan Parekh again? It's wild.
Oh, yeah, I actually just read about it. It seems like he's back at it with another front running scheme, which is kind of surprising, right?
Exactly. I thought he was like banned from the market. What's the deal this time?
Well, it seems he teamed up with this Singapore based guy, Rohit Salghoch, who had inside information on some big trades from a US fund house.
Okay, so like a classic case of non-public information, NPI be used for illegal gains.
Right. So Salgokar was basically, getting a heads up on these big trades and then passing that information to Parikh.
And then Parekh, he is orchestrating trades before these big client trades are executed.
Pretty much. He was like directing a bunch of front runners to make these trades before or alongside the big client.
So these front runners are like the entities actually executing the trades?
Yes, exactly. They were basically using the NPI to buy or sell ahead of the big client, creating this artificial price movement to make a profit.
So it's not just a basic buy, buy, sell, right? Like that's what I usually think of with front running.
Well, actually, they got creative. They were doing things like buy, sell, buy, or sell, buy, sell, and even simpler variants, all to maximize their profits.
Wow, that sounds incredibly complicated. I mean, so they were not only buying ahead, but also selling at certain points.
Exactly. It's like they had this whole trading playbook that they were running based on the non-private information they had.
And how were they, communicating all these trades? It sounds like a lot of coordination.
Through WhatsApp groups, apparently, and Bloomberg chats. So, very modern methods for an old school scam.
So these communications are documented and they are now a part of the case, right?
Yes, and it seems they went to great lengths to disguise their activities, using fake names and personal residences for trading accounts.
So they were like trying to cover their tracks as they were doing all these trades.
Yeah, it's like, trying to navigate a maze when the walls keep changing. It's complex and deceptive.
Okay, and these trades, they are all coordinated by Ketan Parekh, who has a history of similar schemes.
Absolutely. He was the one orchestrating everything, distributing instructions, making sure everyone knew when to buy and sell.
So how much money did they make in this whole scheme? It must be quite a bit.
A pretty significant amount, actually. SEBI found that they made about 65.77 crore rupees through this whole operation.
Wow, 65 crore. That's insane. That's huge amount of money that was ill-gotten.
It is, right? And about 38.70 crores went to the front runners, and the rest, 27.07 crores, went to Salgaonkar as commission.
And what's SEBI doing about all this? It sounds like a blatant violation of all the rules.
They've impounded the unlawful gains, and those involved have to deposit the money in interest-bearing accounts.
So like they have to give back the money and their access to the market is restricted, right? So
Exactly. They are prohibited from trading or associating with any registered intermediary, and even their accounts are frozen.
and this is not the first time Ketan Parekh is in the news for such schemes. What about him?
Well, yeah, he's already been debarred in the past. So it seems he is banned from trading again and cannot, work in the securities market.
It's like he is trying to game the system again and again. I mean, with such a history, you would think he wouldn't risk it.
Well, it's like, a mouse trying to outsmart a cat. It rarely ends well. They always seem to get caught eventually.
I guess so. I mean, what kind of legal violations are they facing because of all of this?
Well, SEBI has cited multiple violations, including market manipulation and insider trading regulations. It's quite serious, actually.
So what's the next step here? Is this the end of it?
This is just an interim order. They still have to respond to a show cause notice. So further investigations are on.
So this isn't over yet. It's crazy how these people keep finding new ways to try and cheat the system, right?
It is. And it makes you wonder what other schemes are out there that we don't know about.
Right. It really makes you wonder about like the integrity of the markets and what steps need to be taken to prevent such instances.
Exactly. It shows how important it is for SEBI to continue its vigilance to ensure market integrity and protect investors.
Definitely. It makes you wonder what will be the next, trick up their sleeve and what will SEBI discover next?
Exactly. The financial world never ceases to amaze or disappoint.